Thank you. So you're calling on behalf of South Lanarkshire Council. It's a parking fine that's outstanding for £90.
Yeah.
Are you calling through to settle this balance today?
No, it's just to ask you what contract I've got with you.
We work on behalf of the council, Alan.
Yeah.
We take the instructions from the council, and that's why you've received a letter from ourselves.
Yeah, so what contract I have with you?
Alan, there's not a contract, sir. We work on behalf of the council, and that is why we're in the position to send out the letter, as the council raised a certificate to do that, sir.
Right, so have you loaned me any money? Have you given me anything?
Alan, we have a charge notice certificate, and under the Road Traffic Act 1991, the charge certificate allows us to send out these letters now that we work on behalf of the council.
Yeah,
As this balance was not paid to the council, they are then in the rights to pass this over.
Yeah, okay, well I'm asking you what contract I have with you, because you've not given me anything, you've not loaned me any money, so you want me to give you some money?
This balance is outstanding of £90, sir.
Yeah, I know the outstanding balance, yeah, but I'm asking you if you've loaned me anything, if you've given me anything.
Alan, we've not given you anything, sir.
Right, but you want me to give you something? Do you know to owe something you have to be given something or loan something? You're not interested in the Road Traffic Act, right? Do you know the Bills of Exchange Act 1882? Under Section 23, signature is essential for liability. No person is liable as endorser, drawer or acceptor of a bill who has not signed it as such. So who's liable for this? Because you've not got my signature.
Alan, I will certainly note the account, sir, but without payment, you're risking the risk of legal action going ahead.
And what's legal action?
The officers can call it to your property and serve a charge for payment.
No, there'll be nobody coming out to my door. Like, do you know what a fast track procedure is?
Alan, I'm not here to talk about procedures with yourself.
No, I'm stating fact here, okay? Many creditors, right, I've got the power to force people to pay from court orders called a degree. Now, that's what you're saying in your letter. This is the same status as an extract bearing a warrant of execution. Okay, many creditors, this means that creditor will have proved in court that you owe the money. This may have the power from a fast-track procedure because of the type of debt you owe, or due to the way you arranged to borrow the money under a legal credit agreement. Now, there's two things here. There's no original credit. There's no original creditor. There's no contract. And I never agreed to borrow anything under any legal agreement. It says on this piece of paper you sent me, and that's what it's just a piece of paper. This charge certificate has the same status as an extract registered degree bearing a warrant for execution and contains authority for immediate enforcement by officers of the court. Okay, now under the Debt Arrangement and Attachment Act 2002, Section 10, being a degree, warrant, judgment or order which, or an extract of which, authorises attachment and document means that a document registered for execution in the books of council and session or the sheriff court books is also under the Debtors Act 1987 as well. Under Section 91, the following may be executed anywhere: a warrant of execution contained in an extract of a degree granted by a sheriff, or a warrant for execution inserted in an extract of a document registered in sheriff court books. Now it also says, I'm just reading underneath that, it also says a sheriff officer will call to serve this document on you, but I want this signed by a sheriff, and I'll be phoning the court to see if you've registered this document. So if you can't provide that, do not send anybody to my door. Okay, I've dealt with you before for these fraudulent documents, and I let it go the last time. What's to say that I should let it go this time? It's just unfortunate for you that you've came up against somebody myself who knows their stuff, and I know a lot of stuff, and it's fact. It's all fact. Now, this letter also, I can't see any name on it. There's no signature. There's no printed name. Nothing. So can you give me a name or a manager or a colleague or even your details? Because I need to know who I'm taking to court.
Certainly, you're through to Stirling Park, Sheriff Officer.
I know who I'm through to. But I'm asking you for a name because I need to know who I'm taking to court, and I will take you to court for these fraudulent documents and threats. Because you think you can scare people with the Sheriff Officer's title that you use. You don't scare me. I'll scare you when I get you into that court. So can you get me a name? Because it needs to be a man or a woman, and there's no name or anything on this piece of paper that you've given me. It needs to be a man or woman who stands in court in front of me. It can't be a piece of paper or a company or a name, because they can't talk.
A head of collection.
By the way, I'm party litigant. If you don't know what that means, it means I represent myself in court, and I will thoroughly examine whoever stands in front of me in that court.
So we wouldn't take this to court or decriminalise fines, Mr. Daly?
Well, I would advise you then just to take me off your records and just forget all about this, because you are forging fraudulent documents, and I've had this out with you before because of this. These threats that you make, these empty threats you've had. So here's what I suggest you do: remove me from your records, or we'll have you under Protection from Harassment Act 1997 as well. If you continue to pursue me on this, I'll see you in court. Now, if you want to give this on or sell this on to some other third party, I don't give a fuck what you do with it. Right, they'll get rid of the same facts as well. So don't send anybody to my door, and don't send me any more letters, or I'll see you in court. Okay, thanks for your time. Bye-bye.